Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you something extra cool, also my favorite tool ever. It's the Lasso fill tool. Hooray! I'm sure some of you already know it, but I have talked about it a few times. Lasso fill tool is usually found in this little figure area here and right at the bottom, although I moved it to be in selection. And I'll talk a bit more about other types of tools I use as well. For fills and flattening, you can just draw a shape, anyone's shape, and from the selection you made, the program will immediately turn it into a closed shape, like a raster closed shape. And those of you that don't know what raster is, it's made up of pixels. So when I zoom in like so, you can see there's pixels along these edges. And there's a lot of different settings for Lasso fill. Mine's on default at anti-aliasing off because in my comic I use the Lasso fill tool a lot, and my style in my comic is very kind of pixely, so you can even make it like weak anti-aliasing, which you can see when you zoom in. This is weak, this is strong anti-aliasing, and this is moderate, medium. And when you zoom in, you can see this is no anti-aliasing at all, and I usually have it on default no anti-aliasing because of my comic. But if I wasn't doing my comic, or my comic didn't have the whole like alias style, then I would usually put it in the middle. You can also use blending modes, for example multiply. It's really fun. See, look, this is all within the same layer. I can continue doing this over and over until it becomes literally black. Or inversely, I just switch it to add glow. You can continue to make it lighter and lighter until it's pure white. And just experiment with blending modes because they're really fun to use. I don't actually know how pin white works. Erase is great. I made a duplicate of the Lasso fill tool, called it Erase Lasso, set the blending mode to erase so that way it can, just quickly cut things out. You can also set the opacity to different things. I remember there was this time when I was doing a drawing. I was just using the Lasso fill tool to do almost like a type of painting. It can be really cool to work with. Like just draw like a circle and then you can just build up. Look at that. You can just like make a sphere. You can also do this with this tool as well and just erase bits of it. And there's also stabilization. Mine's set to 0. I don't mind. But let's say you want it at 100 because you've got shaky hands or something. Watch my cursor. Notice the lag. The reason why I set it to 100 is so that I can draw quite fast. Because when I'm doing selections, I don't usually need to worry about my lines being shaky because I'm usually going quite fast. Also, one thing I find using this tool is that it makes cell shading a lot easier, like as you can see here and here. Let's start shading this to show you all about the Lasso fill. So for this drawing, let's do a little diagram where the light will be. I just do something like this, just opacity. Notice these sharp lines in the Lasso fill. It's quite hard to do these just by, hand drawing it out. To hand draw it out will take a lot longer. Of course you can do a combination of both. That's also valid. Yeah, here it is. And then you can like zoom in and see all the lines. It's aliased, very sharp. Okay, here's another drawing. I'm gonna show how you can use highlights. Just like that, you can see you can use the lasso fill to add highlights. I haven't done fancy shading of hair in a long time. It might be very rusty. Yeah, that's how you use the lasso fill tool. And also, thanks for reading my comic, Paged Away. I've seen all of your lovely comments, and some of them are really funny. I'm glad you like my comic. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed this video and found something cool about lasso fills. And see you in the next one. Bye!